Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 9.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Le numéro 14.
So, is it really plausible to have a hit from here?
Le numéro 10. Messi. Le numéro 8. Attention, changement.
Oh, how's that for a goal? He's got himself an absolute peach. The second half off to a spectacular start. Well, that was wonderful in every regard. Vision, concept, and considerable accuracy.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Paris Saint-Germain get themselves back into contention.
Well, I think they probably needed an early goal in this half just to give them the confidence and belief to push on and look for an equaliser.
And he was quick to react. Vieira. And it's Messi. Well, Jim, it is abundantly clear. It's Bashir! He's got a goal! Paris Saint-Germain are back on level terms. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Changement.
Couple of changes then in quick succession. We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Look at the space, hits one! And that has skinned the post.
Oh, and it's such a good effort, and maybe the target really should have been hit.
Maradona will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Kaká. Vietnam looking to pass their way through. He's found some space. Thuram gets rid without sophistication. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. And here's Bale. Shot could be on. It's a mighty effort! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
And now he has two.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 10, Messi. Pour le remplacer, changement en cours.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Now it's Maradona. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And it's Vieira. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it. Vietnam really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Now it's Roberto Carlos. Oh, easy pickings there. Bale has a goal! He should have put that one away.
Well, he's definitely kept the side in the game then. That's really good positioning. They could have doubled their lead there.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
That has been cut short. Kaka succumbs to the pressure.
Vietnam have a simple task to find something sustained now and keep the pressure on.
They really do have to make something of this. Oh, that was vital. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Passing nice and neat. Luis Suarez. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Van Basten! Oh, he's been caught napping. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. And here's Van Basten, it's Bale! A real chance and a real let-off. Thuram. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. And that's that! Vietnam played more than a part in what has been a very exciting game. A game that began so promisingly from their perspective, but they are leaving here feeling utterly deflated. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, the surprise for me was seeing a team look so feeble in what is usually a strongly protected area. But the centre of their defence looked open and very...
Hello and welcome one and all, the atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening, the skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Oh, good spread. It's a really well-measured ball.
That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Mbappe really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Well, there's little new to say about this man. Majestic, regal, known as Le Roi by his countrymen. He is footballing royalty. The man is, of course, Michel Platini.
Well, Peter, I don't think I've seen a better all-round attacking midfielder. Certainly not in Europe. He is very close to being the perfect number 10. OK, people may say he lacks a little bit of stamina and defensive contribution, but for his attacking football and his ability...
Great chance! Now that is commitment to the cause. It's their second corner of the game. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Messi. Thuram makes the interception. Yeah. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Vietnam, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Platini. Bellingham. He's cut it out. Messi, very much a man of this moment. And no, that was never going to make it. Now, what about a counter-attack? Bellingham. And it's Messi. Rummenigge. There's the hit! Goal! First blood drawn. The breakaway clinical and clean, and the finish unerring.
That's just brilliant counter-attacking football, and as soon as possession was theirs, it triggered a move of devastating speed that was just too hot to handle.
Vietnam have fired themselves in front.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Mbappe.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And that's been won straight back. Platini showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And the shot! And it's come back out to him. And it's in! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
And listen, last line of defence, and you don't get it.
And the shot! They've done it! And they're back in front. Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Vietnam get themselves into the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Ernest. And he was quick to react. Thuram.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Rummenigge. He's through here. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Paris Saint-Germain applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but of course, the returns can be terrific. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Bellingham. That's good running with the ball. Thuram. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Messi, who does have an assist to his name. Platini. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. That is lovely. Platini. Can he spark a counter here? Oh, red, nice interception. Into stoppage time, very little left on it. Bellingham puts his foot on the gas, brilliantly cut out. Davis gets good distance on it. And here's Messi, and he's now the finish! Oh, taken with style! And with that goal comes comfort. There was no... And that'll be the final action of the first half.
Well, Peter, I think the score is a fair reflection of what we've witnessed so far, and that being good movement in both midfield and indeed up front. If those players, I think, can carry on where they left off after the break, they should impose themselves even more, and probably only one result coming here.
Vietnam are broadly in charge, but the contest is still alive at 3-1.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 7. À sa place, le numéro 11. Bale.
So off we go once more. And it's Bale. Hullet. Platini. Yeah. Rummenigge! They've scored! The second half off to a spectacular start.
Well, when the game's played like that, it's made to look very simple. You know, I love watching football like this. Easy, effective, 1-2 and bang. Thanks very much.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Scoring early in this half just takes the pressure off now and allows them a chance to be a bit more patient in trying to level things up.
Mbappe. Rummenigge. Showing good feet. Rummenigge proves just a little bit too strong. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he's intervened well there. Now it's Messi. Oh, perfectly measured that. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
And that has to go down as a real opportunity missed. Everything was right until the end.
They've played it short. Messi. Lovely feet. Big chance! Crossbar comes to the rescue. And that should get the job done. That pass isn't the best. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That's really well cleared.
Le nombre de spectateurs pour
Mbappe
ce
being
match,
hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Well read, and the danger is averted. Bullet. Platini aims beyond the defence. Vieira making good progress on the right-hand side. Played into space out wide. No, that's been intercepted. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. Messi has a goal! It's a goal!
And how about the timing of the pass and run? They've worked it before and no doubt they'll work it again.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 5.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Le numéro 9.
So the lead now is 2.
Le numéro 8.
Look, it's a whole different ball game now, Peter, and it's a test of how they manage affairs from here.
Changement en cours.
Now it's Bale. Van Basten, and the shot! And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Vieira. Nicely intercepted. Mateus is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And it's Baggio. Now it's Bale. It's Baggio! And that's a real chance missed.
Well, they're definitely going about things the right way, Peter. A goal soon can bolster energy levels now.
Paris Saint-Germain have their third corner. Can he finish? It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Volleyed effort.
Well, I think his mind was made up the way that ball arrived, and I certainly admire his willingness to hit the volley.
Vieira. Van Basten. He's picked his way through. Oh, he's getting hounded, really hounded. Just eases him off the ball.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Vietnam are looking to break at pace. But that has not gone well. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Araujo calmly anticipates. Cantona. And here's Van Basten. Thuram did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And here's Rafael Leao. Rafael Leao! Oh, he's been caught napping. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And here's Van Basten.
Il y aura 2 minutes de temps additionnel.
Messi. Now it's Messi. Header! He scored! Deep into injury time! What a great header, got plenty on that.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Paris Saint... And that will be the final act. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
This was all about tactics, Peter. A weakness in the central areas.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Claimed it back swiftly. And Hullet! Just off target.
Oh, and it's such a good effort. Maybe the target really should have been hit.
Well, there's little new to say about this man. Majestic, regal, known as Le Roi by his countrymen. He is footballing royalty. The man is, of course, Michel Platini.
Well, Peter, I don't think I've seen a better all-round attacking midfielder.
Rummenigge! And one more try! He's scored!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
Messi at his razor-sharp best there.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Paris Saint-Germain are already... And Hullet! He has done it! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic. Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now. Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Platini. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Mbappe. Bellingham. He's Bellingham! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Thuram. Rummenigge. Messi. Can he finish? Oh, the ball's come loose here. PSG on the counter-attack. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. And that's put paid to a promising move. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Messi, very much a man of this moment. Bellingham, someone who can always claim to be the most immaculate finisher. Vieira. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Half an hour played now. Ernest. He is through here! Oh, well played. Bellingham. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Bellingham wins the duel this time. Maldini. Not getting too much time on the ball here, that is good pressing. Bellingham. Vieira. Passes short and sharp. Messi does have his name on the score sheet, of course.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Bellingham. That's a nicely measured pass. Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner. Vietnam with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. It's a mighty effort! Harmlessly behind. Rummenigge. Araujo gets across to intercept that. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Vietnam clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And now the breakaway. Oh, good read. Platini. Gets his pass away. Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. This possibly the last play of the half. They've played it short. He's gone for goal! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Paris Saint-Germain really putting a few chances together here. Taking one can only add to such good momentum now.
Moved on forwards. Davis. And the first half is done. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. Couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's one each. So we reach the halfway point.
Oh, what a half of football. It's 1-1, but it could easily be 3-3 or more. Breakneck speed brilliance.
So both teams heading off for the break. An interesting game has brewed up here, hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half, but the score at half-time is 1-1.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 7. À sa place, le numéro 11. Bale.
Vietnam kick off the second half.
Vietnam have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
And it's Hullet. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Lovely feet. Looking for a corner. Corner number 2 then. That has been knocked clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Rummenigge. Corner then. Vietnam have their second corner now. Climbs up big! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Messi. Rummenigge.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
Succumbs to the pressure. No, he wasn't going to let him past. And he has been fouled there. And they've got rid. Bellingham. They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Hullet. Messi.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Le nombre de
Just about up to the hour now.
71,550.
It's one! It's in! And they've got their lead back. Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 5.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Le numéro 14.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Messi. Changement.
Vieira really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
And it's Baggio. Decent hit!
Paris Saint-Germain showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Oh, it's a promising build-up. It's Baggio! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Roberto Baggio really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Vietnam are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Tomiyasu cuts out the pass. Kaka. He's played him through. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Tomiyasu. Cantona. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. It shapes to shoot!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And Araujo. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it. Paris
Van Basten! Cleared without complication. Bale. It's Bale! This time, surely! Mateus. Kaka. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Cantona. Vieira. Rafael Leao. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And he's managed to get free. Maradona. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
Well, they're struggling to cope with a pacey dribble because they've not been at it as a team. I think the collective pressure needs to be better all round.
Well, this may not be the kindest angle for a direct hit. So he's plotting something before playing it in. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Maradona. Now the finish!
Oh, it's die-hard defence and the willingness to put his body on the line. Very impressive. Paris Saint-Germain have a simple task to find something sustained now and keep the pressure on.
Davis. Now it's Van Basten. Maradona.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Oh, no question, that's a foul. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Cantona! Denied by an instinctive save.
Cantona actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Desperate defending required here.
Il y aura 4 minutes.
And he gets rid in a hurry. Vieira, well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
4 added minutes on the board. He has found the way through. And the shot! It's there! And surely that does it! Perfect time! Decisive! And time is up. Perhaps not quite utopia, not what was entirely desired, but most importantly, they have the result that was of paramount importance. Good enough in the eyes of their people. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.